What's going on YouTube? Welcome in. Today we got another beautiful build for you. Today we're building one of our favorite cases here on the channel, the white Montech XR. It's a beautiful case. It comes standard with two reverse fans on the side and a single 120 rear ARGB fan as well. We're starting off on a beautiful board today. It's going to be new to the channel, which is the beautiful MSI B850 Edge Wi-Fi board, which is that beautiful white aesthetic we want to see. And yes, they have the all white PCB. Thank you MSI for listening to us. We're going all in with the 9000X3D on that B850 board. We have 30 gigs of Kingston Beast ARGB RAM with a Fury Beast ARGB RAM, which is absolutely stunning. And again, is in white. We've got a 1 terabyte NVMe drive coming in from Kingston in the KC3000 with a 1000 watt MSI power supply. And then we've got the fantastic Zotac 5080, RTX 5080 going to today's system. Absolutely beautiful system in terms of budget and performance and price, right around that 3K price range for an absolutely killer machine in terms of FPS performance, whether it would 1440p or even 4K. Oh, and we're cooling it with another Montech beautiful product as well, and the Montech HyperFlow 360, which is one of the best value coolers on the market right now. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure the like button helps us with the algorithm. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well if you want to see more beautiful pieces like this and I'm over in your YouTube feed. If you want to catch us live, unedited, you can join us any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday over our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. We stream around 11 a.m. Eastern. We hope to see you soon. First, Zotac GPU, what do you think of them overall? Curiosity, great. So if you guys didn't know, the Zotac stole some of the, I believe an engineer, the sales manager, and a social media, one of the social media managers, all from MSI in the past year. So they're being engineered better. They're cooling really well. I don't know if you saw Jay's 2 cents, they cooled better than the Founders cards. In value, they're one of the best value cards because we can sell you a card close to MSRP without hiking them up. So a lot of other people in our space are hiking up the 5080s to $50.99, $60.99. We're not. We're $12.99. And these cards came in literally to us at $12.89. So we make $10 on the card. So it's insane. We don't make any money on cards. It's really a cost of labor, and we're just trying to help the consumer market right now. These same cards, I've seen other people in our space selling them for $1,500. Man, this board looks good. AJ, it literally looks just like his big brother, the X870E, for a cheaper price point. There it is, chat. I'm gonna go above, close up. I hear FedEx outside, and we will help the team grab some stuff really quick. You guys got this beautiful X870 or B850 board. Plenty of I/O on the back. You got a bunch of Type C. You have 3 10 gig USB-C, you have a 10 gig 3.2, a 3.1, and then you have a bunch of USB 2.0, 5 gig LAN. Yeah, there's plenty of USB on this little board, plus Wi-Fi 7. Honestly, this is the white version of the Carbon. They made the Edge. I'm looking at this right now after I just did the Edge, or the Carbon board Monday. This is the white version of the Carbon. The entire, this is usually pushed right here, this is screwed in, so that's where they saved some money by screwing these in. Obviously, it's not 100% exactly the same, but darn near close. All right, let's get down and in on the socket. See how we're doing there, looking good. 9000X3 going down and in. The kingpin for today's system, the power, this beautiful setup. Push in lift, there it is. Let's get our KC3000 down and in. We have a 1 terabyte drive today. Great thing is, if let's say you get a 1 terabyte drive here at Stintsville and you have questions, you're like, Stints, how do we put another drive in down the line? We will help you in our Discord. Some people will get a 2 terabyte, some people get a 4 terabyte, some people just get a 1 terabyte because they know that should handle a lot of the games they're doing for now. If they want to upgrade, they jump in our Discord, we will walk you through. Right here, it's easy. You have a Gen 4 drive available right here. You have 2 as well right here. We can help you walk in that install. Pretty straightforward for NVMe drives nowadays. Let's drop our 1 terabyte KC3000 down and in. There it is. Locks in place. I'm not going to put this on yet because I believe we have a center standoff on the XR case today that we'll need to get at. Factory clips will stay in for the HyperFlow. We did upgrade your RAM today, Z-Shreddy. I'll give you that nice little whiteout RAM with RGB from Kingston, that beautiful Fury RGB Beast. I just like to call it the Fury RAM. I think it looks absolutely stunning. This matches the aesthetic of the build really well. The Kingston RAM. Got the silver accents to match. I mean, look at that. Right there, that is beautiful stuff. Down we go. First kit in, first DIMM in, second DIMM going in now. There we go, looks great there. Motherboard again, B850 Edge Wi-Fi coming in from MSI. Beautiful board today from MSI. 9000X3D down the socket, 1 terabyte Kingston KC3000 drive in a primary NVMe slot. 32 gigs of 6000 CL30 RAM coming in from Kingston and the Fury RGB. I love the way that RAM looks on this board. It literally matches the aesthetic perfectly. Let's saw this aside, let's get our case out. Front close up. Let's do this XR case. I think I might have shocked it. I knew I had some static there. Oh, it actually worked. There we go. Go ahead and touch the board. There we go. This XR out. Beautiful white case. So be careful. These just pop off. I don't want to drop them. I'm going to take all the panels off just so you can see it. This is like the best value dual chamber kind of fish tank kind of design case you can get right now for the price. The crazy part is, AJ, we got that skid of them like a week and a half ago. I think we have like 4 left. So we go through these like crazy. All right, let's get our motherboard down and in chats. Without going to like an ASRock board, this is probably the best white board you could probably buy for like a AM5 platform without going, like if you want to be on like a newer technology like B850 or X870, it's gonna be the best white board. I always think the best value board would probably be like the B650E Steel Legend. But those are just super hard to come by because it's such a good value board. But I mean, I think this board's only like a couple dollars more. We have a little bit newer tech. All right, all our screws are in for the motherboard. There we go. See how this was covered indeed here by the screw. So we're gonna put it back on with our NVMe cover. It's a thermal cover. That's all it is right there. Looks nice. This is a great looking setup. Now, if you wanted to go a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, could you have upgraded to a higher end power supply with white cables? Sure. But if you look closely, all the cables that come in this case are black. That's probably why our team's like, just get a black power supply because you're gonna have black cables anyway. So you can see all black cables. That's why we do a black power supply in here. It's not gonna be too, they don't make these in white. This is a very good budget entry level case. Good quality, good build quality, but they kind of, where they cut the pricing is they cut the cost as they put black cables in here. So a black power supply look fine. You're still gonna have a nice white, beautiful aesthetic. Yes, you're gonna have some black components. So let's start getting our front panel connections in. They're gonna work on the RGB. They daisy chain all the RGB cables too. This is the other thing they do on their stuff. This is our Type-C in right there. Again, they are black cables. They're not super prevalent. You won't see them a lot on this build because the way the MSI hides the cables is all right here. There we go. Our front panel connection next. What's crazy on the B850 boards, they still have the bottom additional PCIe power right here. It's crazy to see. Just a vent header going in. There we go, all in there. ARGB header. In there, perfect. All right. So we're working some of these cables. Daisy chain cables are always a little messy. So we're gonna work on cleaning these up before we get the power supply out next chat. They give you white zip ties, but they give you black front panel connections. That's one thing I'm like, Montech, what were you doing? You know? HD audio is gonna go in. Then we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get our power supply in next chat. Then we're gonna work on our cooler. There we go. Cable is not too bad on the back. We'll tighten up a couple more of these in the middle. Looking good so far. 1000 watt GL today. Plenty of power for today's system. There it is, chat, MSI, 1000 watt today. I wish they'd make the GL, this one in white. They only make the 850 in white. And they're just making the GL in white. Cables go back in the bag here. 24 pin we will need. EPS1. We'll need PCIe for the bottom of the motherboard. Actually, yeah, PCIe, I already have PCIe. We don't need SATA today, don't need SATA. There's our second EPS. There's our 12 high power. These are the cables in the bag along with the power. And black screws, we're gonna put the silver screws in here. Let's get the power set up here for our CPU. Sorry, for our motherboard. This is our PCIe power. Go, all in there. There we go. There's our power supply chat. Let's get this down and in. Work on our cables. EPS will be first. Up and over with our dual EPS. One. There we go. All right. 24 pin will be next. All right, we're gonna run our 12 volt high power up and through for later. There's the shot. There we go. Let's work on our cooler. That'll be next. Oh, this arm almost like cramped. That's weird. Right off the truck, right from Montech. So this thermal pad is more than enough for this cooler. No need to reapply. It's already applied really well. Let's get it latched on. There it is. Tap it really quick with a low torque. Now hand tighten the rest. Nice and secure. All right, good to go there. Our screws for a rad. Next we'll be getting that set up here in a second. I'm gonna top up. 1 second chat, I'm gonna run the wires for the pump. All right, here, Intel bracket, back in the bag. All the other Intel products for the cooler go in the motherboard box. Let me just get this in. This is our CPU fan header. It's just easier to do it now with the rads up in play. Okay, up and in, here we go. One. I'll get another one in over here on the side, and then we'll spin this around for you guys to see. Spin this around. All right, that's all in. All the daisy chain fun. Let's get a GPU out, chat. Back up top. How are we looking so far? Looking good? 5080, RTX 5080 solid OC from Zotac today. Let's get the cellophane off this bad boy. It'll be a 5080 today. We're gonna get this in here in just a second. Drop this bad boy in. RTX 5080 today from Zotac. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Got a little funk on that one today. All right, so this is one screw and the card. Look at that. That's awesome. There's no wobble in that. These Zotac cards have been so good. I was telling AJ the other day, I was talking to the team, I've been blown away by the built-in support that the PCIe tabs and the overall cooler of the card have with Zotac. They've been so sturdy. Across, whether from the entry-level cards all the way into the higher-end cards, they've been so sturdy. There's no wobble. All right, in we go with the 12-volt high power cable, all secured, looking good. Tuck the wire down and in. The way we have it mounted today, it's exhausting through the top and taking through the side. There's plenty of airflow. Plus it pulls air through all this mesh all here, so there's plenty of airflow in the setup today. If you're talking about most systems like front or vertical, it depends on the airflow of the case. So each one is gonna be different. All right guys, let's light it up, let's go.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come over, hang out, chat it up with us, and watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.